And welcome back to my channel, Chef Edward Cooking, and I'm going to show you how to make a delicious poutine. So what you'll need is you'll need potatoes. I have 3 potatoes. I have butter, flour, I have an onion, I have red wine. That's about 6 ounces of red wine. I have a quart of beef broth, and also I have fresh mozzarella little balls. What usually you make with poutine is mozzarella curd, but if you can't find mozzarella curd in any store, you could actually substitute with mozzarella balls. Fresh mozzarella balls will work just well. Okay, let's start it off. So, what we're going to do is I have a fry cutter right here, or you could just cut them up by hand with a knife. So, just gonna push down, push through, and there you go. We have our fries right here. Now, next step is to take our onion. We're going to cut it up. So, I'm going to slice the onion and cook it with the red wine. So it's going to add more flavor actually to the broth. So the secret to a good poutine is actually the gravy that you make it with. So if you have all this flavor in the gravy, that's what's going to make your poutine delicious. So, I'm just slicing the onion away. We're going to add it to our pot over here with our red wine. And we're going to cook it off. So, we're going to reduce the red wine to half before we add our beef broth. So I have our red wine and our onions cooking under a medium heat. I have oil over here that I'm going to first cook off our fries. So I'm going to blanch them first. And I'm waiting for the oil to reach a temperature of 325 to cook it off. And then once it starts to get a little bit golden, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to let them cool off and refrigerate it. And then I'm going to, once the fries are nice and cold, I'm going to reheat the oil so it gets up to 375. And then I'm going to finally cook the French fries down so it's nice and crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. So we don't have like a floppy French fry. So that is what we're looking for. Okay, the oil's up to temp. I'm gonna start adding the French fries. Now always drop the fries away from you in the oil. Now I like to use a spider to take them out. So this basically you're cooking them for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now this is what we're looking for. So it's a little bit golden, not totally golden brown, but it's just about getting there. Let's add more French fries to the oil. And also you can see the red wine reducing into the onions. So that's going to give the sauce, or actually the gravy for the poutine, so much flavor. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for flavor. Okay, now we're going to add our broth to our red wine onions. Now we're going to let that reduce to halfway as well before we start making our roux to thicken up our, or to make our gravy. So this is going to be delicious. Okay, these fries are ready to come out, and we're going to let them chill and cool off. So we're going to put these in the refrigerator to cool off before we go and fry them again. Okay, now we're going to go and start our roux. So I have our pan on a medium to low heat. So we're going to slow cook our roux. So we're looking for a brown roux. And that's going to give it a little bit of a nutty flavor. But first we're going to go and melt our butter. Okay, our butter is melted. Now we're going to add some flour. So it's usually 50-50. So it's 50% butter and 50% flour. So that's the ratio that we're looking for. Now what I like to do is I like mixing the roux. So what's going to happen soon is you're going to have a blonde roux. It's going to turn into a blonde color. And the darker the roux, the more nuttier the flavor's actually going to taste like. So the reason why we're making the roux is this is going to thicken up our stock into a gravy while adding additional flavor to it too. Okay, our roux right now is on a blonde roux. So this is the color of a blonde roux, but we're looking for our roux to have a little bit darker. So we're still cooking the flour down with our butter. So it's going to give additional flavoring to our gravy. As you can tell, it's just getting darker and darker at this stage. So our broth is reducing beautifully, so I'm going to take it off the heat right now. I'm going to strain it. Strain the onions out. Okay. Now I'm going to take the same pan, add our roux to it. Now I'm going to add our broth to this pan. Use a whisk just to whisk it in nicely. Now I used a broth that is salt-free. The reason why is usually those store brand broths are pretty salty. So you want to find one that is salt-free, or you can make one yourself, which is pretty easy to do, but is a little bit time consuming. So I'm mixing or making our gravy, and towards the end I'm going to add salt and pepper to it. So this is going to be nice and delicious and rich. We're going to let this cook down for at least about 5 minutes. So the broth and also the roux incorporate nicely together. So let's give it a little taste. Okay, it definitely needs salt and pepper. Okay, that's a good flavor to it. Now we're just gonna let it cook down. Okay, our French fries are nicely cooled. Now we're going to add them to our oil, which is at 375. And we're going to cook them until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, when the French fries are fully cooked, I'm going to strain them out. I'm going to put it into a metal bowl. That's where I find it much easier to salt and pepper and season all the French fries and toss the French fries evenly so they get seasoned evenly. Okay, our French fries are beautifully golden brown. So when they come out, this is the time you go and season. Little salt, a little pepper. I like to give them a toss so they're nicely seasoned before we make our second batch of fries and add it to it. Okay, our second batch of French fries are ready. I like to scoop them out. Oh, don't forget that one. And season them with salt and pepper. So the French fries absorb the seasoning of the salt and pepper. Definitely give it a little toss around. Okay, to make our poutine, what we're going to take our French fries, put them in a bowl. Now, we're going to take our mozzarella balls and add them to our French fries. So you just add a whole bunch. The mozzarella is what makes the poutine really tasty, as well with the gravy. Now we're going to go and take a ladle of gravy and pour it all over the French fries. And the mozzarella. Like so. I like to add a little bit of parsley on top. And there you have it. You have our poutine. And there we have it. We have our beautiful poutine. Let's dig in. Oh yeah. That's really, really good. And if you'd like to see more recipes like these, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Now it's your turn. Thank you.